Hello everyone, welcome back to the Decode with Pankaj. In this video, we will quickly revise Unit 4 Introduction to Data Warehousing, covering important concepts such as DSS, Data Warehouse Characteristics, Architecture, Data Marts, and Data Warehouse Design. Let's get started. A data warehouse is a centralized repository that stores integrated historical and subject-oriented data collected from multiple sources for analysis and decision making. According to Bill Lehman, a data warehouse is a subject-oriented, integrated, time-variant, and non-volatile collection of data in support of management decision-making process. The characteristic of data warehouse is first is subject-oriented, in which data is organized around subjects such as sales, customers, products, finance. Second is integrated, data from different sources is combined into consistent format. Third is time variant, in which it stores historical data over long periods. And the fourth is non-volatile, in which data is mainly read only and not frequently modified. Advantages of this is better decision making, historical analysis, faster query processing, improve business intelligence. The disadvantages is high implementation cost, complex maintenance, and requires skilled professionals. So second concept is data warehouse architecture. Data warehouse architecture describes the structure and flow of data from operational systems to analytical tools. It have three tier architecture. So data warehouse architecture, first is top tier, in which clients can view and analyze data. In middle tier, data is processed for analysis, and in bottom tier, incoming data is processed. Okay, so the flow of data is from bottom to top. Also the top tier is the presentation layer, and the middle layer is in which we get OLAP operations. Okay, online analytical processing. Okay, that's it. And data warehouse components is data source layers, the staging area, data storage layers, analytics, and Power BI. That's it. Okay, that is also the block diagram in the bottom tier. Okay, so data sources include operational database, ERP systems, CRM systems, external files. Middle tier, in which data warehouse server, it contains data warehouse, data marts, OLAP server. And the function of middle tier is data storage, data integration, data pre-processing. And in top tier, it is a front-end tools used by managers, analysts, and executives. The tools is reporting, dashboard, data mining, and visualization. Okay, so next is architecture flow. Okay, so in which architecture flow is data sources through ETL process through data warehouse, and data warehouse to OLAP to report and dashboard. The third concept is data mart. What is data mart? A data mart is a smaller subset of a data warehouse designed for a specific department or business functions. Example, sales department integrate with sales data mart, HR department with HR data mart, finance department with finance data mart. The types of data mart is dependent data mart, independent data mart, and hybrid data mart. So first is dependent data mart. It obtains data from data warehouse, like data warehouse to data mart. Independent data mart, in which it obtains data directly from operational systems like operational databases to data mart. And third is hybrid data mart. It uses both data warehouse and operational databases. The advantages of data mart is faster access, lower cost, department specific analysis. The disadvantages of data mart is data redundancy, maintenance overhead. So data warehouse and data mart's difference is data warehouse is enterprise wide and data mart is department specific. Data warehouse has large size and the data mart have small size. Data warehouse is expensive to cost and data mart is less expensive to cost, and it stores all organizational data, stores limited data. Okay, the fourth concept is operational database versus data warehouse. Okay, this is one of the most repeated questions. Operational database and data warehouse. Okay, so operational database used for daily operations and data warehouse used for analysis. Operational databases work on current data and data warehouse work on historical data. Operational database have frequently updated and data warehouse have rarely updated. And operational database support transactions, data warehouses support decision making. Operational databases execute small queries and data warehouses execute complex queries. Okay, so operational databases consist of OLTP, online transactions process, and data warehouse consists of online analytical process. The example of operational database is banking transaction, in which deposit, withdrawal, and banking balancing vary. And the data warehouse example is bank analysis, in which monthly profit, customer trends, and loan statistics. Okay, so OLTP versus OLAP, online transaction processing versus online analytical processing. Okay, so first OLTP, online transaction processing. It is used for day-to-day transactions. Example is ATM, online shopping, railway reservation. The characteristic of OLTP is fast updates, large number of transactions, current data. And the OLAP, online analytical processing, used for business analysis. The example of OLAP is sales forecasting, profit analysis, market research. The characteristics of OLAP is complex queries, historical data, and decision support. The fifth concept is data warehouse implementation. Data warehouse implementation is the process of designing, building, loading, and maintaining a data warehouse. Steps in data warehouse implementation is: step 1, requirement analysis to identify business objectives, user requirements. Step 2 is data source identification, collect data from ERP, CRM, databases, and files. The step 3 is data modeling, in which we design star schema and snowflake schema. And step 4 is ETL development, in which extract data from sources, transform data into standard format, and load data into warehouse. The step 5 is data warehouse creation, in which create fact tables and dimension tables. And step 6 is testing, in which we check data accuracy, performance, security. And step 7 is deployment and maintenance, in which we provide reports and dashboards and monitor performance regularly. Okay, so this is the data warehouse implementation steps diagram. Okay, and the ETL process. The ETL process is extract, transform, and load. And this is data warehouse life cycle, in which identify business objectives, data modeling, ETL design and development, OLAP cubes, UI development, maintenance, and test and deployment. So challenges in data warehouse implementation is data quality issues, high cost, data integration complexity, security concerns, performance optimization. Okay, so if you do this overall the concept, so you will be able to solve these questions, most important questions. So first is define data warehouse and explain its characteristics. Explain three-tier data warehouse architecture with diagram. Explain data mart and its types. Differentiate data warehouse and data marts. Compare operational database and data warehouse. Differentiate OLTP and OLAP. Explain data warehouse implementation process, and explain advantages and challenges of data warehouse. I hope this video helped you to revise the important concepts quickly. If you found it helpful, like the video, subscribe to Decode with Pankaj, and join our Telegram channel for more exam updates and notes. Thanks for watching.